Okay guys, here we are in Adobe Photoshop CC. This is the one that is $9.95 per month for full Photoshop. It's got a lot of the same tools that I use in my other videos, running my full Photoshop CS5. And whenever you log in, you're going to see this welcome page. Please watch these videos. I plan to watch them myself. You can always learn something new, especially if you're new to Photoshop. Watch the videos under new features, getting started, and tips and techniques. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a tool called the Magic Wand, and I'm also going to show you layers. Okay, so we're going to open up an image. So let's find something. Let's grab this image. I got this from Dollar Photo Club. I used it on a few shirts, and the Magic Wand is over here. Sometimes you have to hold down in case your program is on this one, whatever it's called, quick selection tool. Not sure what that is. But what the Magic Wand is going to do is wherever I click, it's going to choose all of that color. So all this white around here, if I click on the white, it's going to select all that white. You see this dotted line that goes all the way around it. Now, if I want to be real fancy, I would come in here. And this is the second part of the Magic Wand. Now on PC, you're going to right click. On Mac, I'm going to two click with both fingers. And I'm going to come down here and say add to selection because I want to take out that white piece there as well. And I'm going to do it on this side as well. So let's add that to selection. Now I've got this whole white area selected. Now normally I just press delete and it's going to delete everything and have a nice transparent background. But since this is the background image over here and it is locked, this is my layers over here. Okay, so like channels, paths, I don't know what any of that does, but layers is where you're going to have each layer. So maybe you have text, maybe you have an image, maybe you have a background color, and there are going to be different layers that you can edit individually. So what I'm going to do is, again, PC right click, Mac two click, and I'm going to duplicate this layer. I don't care, I never call it anything special. And these eyes right here are going to be if it's visible or not. Okay, so I'm not interested in this background layer. I want it to go away. Now you see if I click on this, it's going to remove everything. Okay, so I'm going to edit this background, copy. Now if I press the delete button, it's going to take care of all that white in the background. So if this is what I want for my t-shirt without the white, this is how I would do it. Okay, so this is kind of a quick way to remove the background. This really only works though if it's a very clean cut. It sometimes will overlap a little bit on fades and close colors. So the Magic Wand works great for very sharp contrasting colors. You'll see if I do it here, it chooses where to stop. Right? Like eventually the color changes too much. It's not going to pick up this whole helmet or this whole helmet either because it's not one solid color. Now it's going to pick up this. It's going to pick up this over here, the fantasy. It's going to get some of it, but you see it changes color. You know, I can get these swatches of green down here and you can add to it. So if I'm like, I want to take out this and I want to add this here, I can do the same add to selection and it's going to eventually get all of it. I can go around and add, and you see it kind of pieces it together pretty well. So you decide how you're going to use it. The last thing on Magic Wand I want to show you, because I do use Magic Wand a lot, not just for add to selection or subtract from selection, but it's select inverse. All right, this is huge. You can select the inverse. So let's back up. I'm going to Command Z to back up. Well, actually Command Option Z. Just to be quick to back up so we see the background. So I've got this whole white area selected. Now I can choose select inverse and now I'm choosing just the inside. Okay, so instead of selecting each piece and trying to build the inside, sometimes it's going to be easier to select the outside and then select the inverse. I hope that makes sense. So now I can take this, I could even cut it out. Let's just put it back in, and if we remove the background, you see I pasted it as a new layer. Alright, so we're going to see new things with layers as I show you some text and some other videos, but keep in mind you can edit one layer at a time over here on the side, and whatever edit layer you're wanting to edit, make sure you are selecting that layer, otherwise it really won't work. So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. Play around with it. The Magic Wand tool is up here. It is very useful, especially if you're getting clip art type images that are very sharp, contrasted, easy colors, so you can pick and choose what part of an image you want to keep or you want to delete. So be aware of how it works. The magic wand to select, the magic wand to add to selection or subtract from selection, and select inverse. Those are the main ways that I use the magic wand in Photoshop.